Now to implement the half subtractor circuit. So I already have an AND gate, an XOR gate, and an inverter gate set up on the breadboard, as well as a wire going from the VCC to the positive rail and a ground to the negative rail. So first thing I'm going to do is connect all of the gates, VCC to the power. Okay. Then I will connect all of the gates' ground to the negative rail. All right, so now I'm going to start connecting the first input, which has to go to the XOR gate. As well as the inverter. Then this inverter output will go to the AND gate. All right. Now for switch 2's input. Switch 2 leads to the XOR gate. Then it also leads to the AND gate. Okay, and now for the outputs. Our first output is from the XOR gate, which leads to LED 1, which indicates the difference from the arithmetic. And then our second output is from the AND gate, which indicates if we have taken a borrow. All right, so first, both switches are set to 0. So our difference will be 0 minus 0. No borrow is taken, so LED 2 should be off, and LED 1 should be off as the difference is equal to 0. So I'll power the circuit. And LED 1 is kind of on, but I think that's just some floating voltage as it's dimming down, and we can see both LEDs are off. So it's correct so far. Then we'll turn switch 1 to high, so the difference becomes 1 minus 0. So LED 1 should go high, but a borrow has still not been taken, so LED 2 should remain off. And we see that's correct. We'll go back to 0, 0. Next, we're going to go to 0 switch 1 and switch 2 set to high, so the difference will be 0 minus 1. To do the subtraction, we will need to take a borrow from the higher position, making it 2 minus 1. So the difference will be 1, and we are taking a borrow, so we should see LED 1 and LED 2 go to high. And as we see, they both go to high. Go back to 0, 0. And for the last one, we'll set both switch 1 and switch 2 to high. The difference will be 1 minus 1. So LED 1 should be 0, as that's the difference, and no borrow is taken, so LED 2 should also be 0. And we see that they're both off. So the circuit seems to be working.